Hello, sweet souls. This is your last reading for Friday, April 4th. And I want to tell you guys, today I went out. I'm pre-recording, so I'm recording on Thursday. Mark and I went to the beach. And there's a certain area that we go to that's not real popular. We go to it because it's private and it's just magical. There's a body of water there, and there was these lotus flowers on top of the water. And I thought about all of you. I thought about you. How we are the lotus. You know, what was meant to destroy us. You know, put us through horribly awful conditions that would keep us in darkness and a low vibration. And yet there is where your faith caused you to flourish. I want to show you the picture. I sent it to myself so you could see it. Hold on. So, this is the lotus. It's the white lotus. And the spiritual meaning of the lotus. It says, it symbolizes purity, enlightenment, rebirth, and self-regeneration. It represents inner sanctum, a sacred space within oneself, guiding us towards deeper understanding, self-awareness, and connection with the divine. Different colors of the lotus carry distinct spiritual meanings, such as white for purity, and that is the color I saw, was white. It's your pure essence. Hold on a second. It's your faith. It's your faith. The purity of your faith that sets you apart. This is why when people have come against you, deceiving you, betraying you, trying to send witchcraft to you, spread gossip, lies, and slander, because of your purity, your pure intentions, your heart, your faith, you will still prosper. I just finished King David, the series. It's a perfect example. In that, in King David, several times it's referenced how God doesn't see the outward appearance. God reads the heart of man. God saw David as the fierce lion that he is. To humanity, he was nothing more than a shepherd boy. But he had the spirit of a lion. And so God chose him to defeat Goliath. The impossible. God chose him for the impossible, but all things are possible with God. And that's the moral of the story. All things are possible with God. You have escaped things in your life that most people could not escape because of your faith, because of your pure heart, because of your pure essence, which comes from God. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth, for the greater good of the collective. I want you to remember, no matter what hardships you face, with God, all things are possible. You are the lotus. You can rise from anything. I feel like you had to put in a lot of work, face a lot of adversity in order to overcome an abandonment wound. This abandonment wound residing in your spirit caused you to repeat cycles over and over and over again in your life until you had your awakening. You had to work really hard to overcome this, to heal this wound, to be in your highest vibration, to be the lotus. But with God's help, you did it. You are in this flexible energy now. You go with the flow. You don't try to force anything. You don't try to control anything. You surrender it all to God. Justice is playing out. Everything that was done against you will be made right. Those scales will be balanced. because you were living according to universal law, by the book. Okay, let's see, guys. When I split the deck, your healing is bringing about change, fast change. Stability, 4 of Wands. You know, it's not about the absence of fear. David had fear. But David's faith and conviction to what he knew God was calling him to do was stronger than the fear that his human mind was creating. His faith was stronger than his fear. Yeah, moving on to peace, new love. You have courage. And God is about to align you with someone that will match the courage that you have. Chop wood. Your work that you've had to put in to heal these wounds, to overcome all of the adversity, is calling in justice. It's going to be rewarded with justice. You are so spiritually gifted, so connected to God. And of course, God is going to do all that he can to guide you, to protect you, to elevate you. Please clarify orphaned. Please clarify orphaned. Yep. I told you, you're about to be rewarded. You know, with King David, in the story of David and Goliath, he became king. It took years, but he was rewarded for being obedient. He was rewarded for his faith. You healing this abandonment and rejection wound, you not giving up, you trusting, you strengthening your connection with God, relying on your intuition. You're embracing a new beginning, taking a brand new leap of faith, not knowing all the answers, but trusting is guiding you straight towards your blessing, your reward, which is building your legacy, building generational wealth. A new cycle beginning. Flexible. Yeah. See, you've had to be flexible. You were well aware of the darkness, the spiritual battles that was going on in the background, the witchcraft, the lies, the slander, the things that were done in the darkness. You were well aware of it, but you had to be patient and you had to be flexible. You had to wait on divine timing, divine intervention, for peace and harmony to be restored in your life, and it will. You are this healer. You carry the light of God. You are that purity, that white lotus. That's who you are. And you've had to be patient. And your patience is definitely going to be rewarded. To be fair. You know, God prepares a table in front of your enemies, not so that they can eat, but so they can watch you eat. This is the energy I feel. Justice. You being elevated. You having financial stability, security, reaping your harvest from the seeds you have planted with pure intentions, with faith. And your enemies that have been operating in this deceptive energy, this moon energy, trying to attack you. They have to watch. They have to watch you be loved, celebrated. Watch you have wealth, financial stability, security, reaping your harvest. They have to watch. By the book. It's also card number 11, which is justice. By the book. Not only are you going to build an empire on your own because of your purity, because of your love, because of your faith, but you are not meant to be alone. God is bringing a King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles make the 10 of Pentacles. You are meant to build this legacy with a divine partner. This is going to lead to victory because it is ordained by God. It's spiritually led. Following your passion together, bringing in multiple wishes. It's amazing. With chop wood, you've had to put in so much work against all odds. You didn't give up. You strengthened your faith. You continued to focus on being in the vibration of love, to have pure intentions. You never wished harm on anyone. You didn't seek vengeance. This is why justice is playing out. You have nurtured the connection with God. You have relied on your intuition, the messages that God gives you. This is why a new cycle is beginning with the King of Pentacles, someone that's worthy of your courageous spirit. It could be a man or a woman. So those masculines that are watching, flip or switch the roles. With Orphan, this is a brand new beginning, a new leap of faith, where you take that leap and you just trust. You trust that God is guiding you on the right path because He is. 10 of Pentacles. This is you building a legacy. You having generational wealth. This is like from rags to riches. This is exactly what it feels like, rags to riches. But with Orphan being a card number 3, it was all a part of the divine plan. You just had to do your part to heal, strengthen your faith, and trust. And you did. And you elevated to the Empress. And this is why this new beginning, this new path with the full energy is coming in for you. It's a reward. It's a blessing for all you've had to endure, for your courage, for your strength, for your faith. With Flexible, you are well aware of the spiritual warfare going on, the lies, the slander, the gossip, cyberbullying. You had to be patient on divine timing. You didn't lose hope. You didn't lose your faith. You just kept trusting. And divine intervention is here for the healer, for the star, for the one that carries the light, for the one that had pure intentions that never lost hope. Divine intervention is here. The wait is over. Yeah. You're coming out like a fierce lion, strong, confident, courageous. The wait is over. 9 of Cups. Your wishes and dreams are coming true. By God. You see, God's well aware of this spiritual battle you've been enduring, light and dark, devil and Hierophant. God is well aware of what you've had to endure in the earthly realm. This was never about you. This is spiritual warfare. With To Be Fair, your enemies will witness your rise. They will witness you reap your harvest. They will witness your confidence, your courage, your independence, your faith. they will witness it. They will all eat crow. They will all eat crow. Some of them will be brought to justice in the earthly realm. They will be imprisoned. For others, they will be trapped in a mental prison. There is a King of Swords here. I feel Saint Michael protecting and defending you. And your victory and success. These people that are being brought to justice, that are witnessing your blessing, God's blessing over your life, can do nothing. Because Saint Michael stands between these people and your success. They can do nothing. Yep, you're moving on, manifesting your desires, aligned with your fate and destiny. By the book, you are not meant to do it alone. God is bringing a new love, divine partner that matches your strength and courage as well as your faith, and it brings in victory. By the book. Wow. Those that remain in the moon energy, because they are in the Four of Cups, feeling sorry for themselves, never taking responsibility or accountability for the things that they have done against you, and continue to operate in this moon energy, they will only bring more burdens on their life. More burdens. Because what's happening for you very quickly is celebration. Celebrating. New opportunities, new investments, divine intervention. You see, this person, whoever they are to you, they're an emotional manipulator. What this person doesn't realize is they were not waging war against you. They were waging war against God. This person is going to be defeated. Justice. 3 times we have justice. 3 times. They will be defeated. You will have an everlasting joy and happiness, a happy home, a happy family, true divine love. This is what you will have. There's nothing anyone can do about it. All they can do is watch God bless you. That's all they can do. Watch you have stability, a beautiful union where it's an equal energy exchange. Yeah, these people, they will have no new beginnings. Page of Cups in reverse to the Hangman. They will be stuck. Stuck. Being forced to watch you. No access to you because you're heavily protected by the spiritual realm because of your faith. Watching you have new love. This is just beautiful. And it's what I feel. It's definitely what I feel. Remind yourself you are the lotus. Your faith is stronger than any spiritual attack. God is greater than what is in this earth. The evil that roams this earth. God is greater. Let me see. I can't even see what this says, guys. Yeah. Thomas, it says mind trap and doubt. Those that were trying to attack you, it was a mind trap. They're going to be filled with doubt. They're going to be filled with fear. These were Judas energies. Catalyst and soul contract. You were dealing with a Judas. Judas sold Jesus out for money. You could have been dealing with someone that threw you under the bus for money. but they were a catalyst to your soul's awakening. This was necessary. It was part of the divine plan. Jesus knew Judas was going to deceive him. He knew. He already knew, but it had to play out. Fellowship, sharing, and coming together. You had to go through this experience so that you could find your soul tribe and you could help guide other souls. Faith over fear. It was your faith over fear that won. You see, these people that were operating in moon energy, they had no faith. They were operating from fear. But the fear they were projecting upon you, they didn't account for your faith. Your faith in God destroyed the enemy's plan. Faith over fear. Beautiful confirmation. Sacred sexuality, healing and connection. Yeah, you've healed, and now you are being aligned with a divine partner that is meant to go on this new path with you, this new journey. You had an awakening, and you went through a transformation. Now you are receiving, and you are healing. You have forgiven, which has set you free. You did not seek vengeance. You forgave. With a pure heart, you forgave. This is what set you free. Freedom to be yourself. To answer the call. God's calling. To guide, to lead. This is beautiful. I love this reading. I'm not even sure what I'm going to call this reading, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I left one, and it's wisdom. You're a wisdom bringer. You're here to teach and guide others, to share truth from your experiences. 2220 on my timer. You are aligned. All right, guys. I love you. If you're interested in scheduling, I'm scheduling for next week. And if you're interested in meeting new people, check out Astrodipity. You can find all of my links. The bio of TikTok, description of YouTube. I hope you have an amazing day. I love and appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you for Saturday's reading. Bye-bye.